Hey everybody, Kyle from Screams and Whispers here, and today we're going to be looking at some picks from the guys at Gravitypicks. They sent me a little sampler of their product line, and you can see that here. And I'm going to tell you guys all about them. But first, I'm going to flip this webcam around so you guys can see me as I talk. Alright. Gravity sent these over. They're something that we've seen before with the acrylic picks, but they have a certain blend apparently that's a little bit different than everybody else's. The other thing to know, and this was my big problem with acrylic picks in the past, is they would get brittle. You could snap them, and also the fit and finish on them. They would literally be sharp on the edges. And they would bite into your strings a little bit. That was always an issue with them. Gravity hand makes their picks. Every pick goes through some quality control. Let me get one up here you can see a little better because it's not clear. And I like the orange. Every pick goes through some quality control, and they pay a lot of attention to fit and finish. The edges are nice and smooth. There's nothing that's going to snag. This big 0.3 millimeter guy right here, or 3 millimeter guy, not 0.3, 3 millimeter guy, great base pick. They sent me 3 different models and in some varying millimeter thicknesses. This is their striker model, a tri-sided pick. They also sent me some classics, and they sent me a couple of minis. They sent me a classic mini, smaller guy there, and the classic big mini, just a little bit larger, and I'll put this up so you guys can see the size difference. There you go. And then just the classic big mini versus the classic, so you can see the size difference there. There you go. All right. So my impressions of these, I actually got some time to sit down and use them on acoustic, electric, lead, rhythm, bass for some of the thicker picks. The biggest advantage that I noticed, and they say this on their site, the slogan on their site says that they will play, feel, and sound different than anything else on the market. And they're right. An acrylic pick, naturally, and especially this blend, an acrylic pick naturally has a lot less give at any millimeter thickness than like your standard Tortexes and things like that are out there, your polymers. But these guys have a little bit more give, despite whatever thickness, than other acrylic picks that I've played in the past. They have some more flexion in them, which is nice. The other thing I can say is because of the nature of the acrylic and is super smooth, they really glide over the strings really well. They don't snag. There's not a lot of string drag. For rhythm guitar, it completely evened out my tone. I enjoyed it a lot. The other place that I found that I really liked it was, and especially I loved this big 3 millimeter guy, the striker pick, for playing bass with. Gave me a super solid bass at that thickness, but really didn't pull on the strings. As you struck through, it glided off, made a nice even tone, great for playing bass. So overall, yeah, these guys are great. Now, the one thing you're going to say, okay, you're saying handmade pick sounds like it's going to be expensive for a pick, and for a pick, yeah, probably a little bit. They're about $5 each, I think, on their website, $4.99. But the thing to keep in mind here is with the acrylic and this particular blend and everything, they're not going to wear out as long as you don't lose them. And the clear one's not a good example of that, but as long as you don't lose them, that pick's going to last for a super long time, and a lot longer than any of those guitar store brand picks that you're going to pick up. And not only that, the fit and finish on these is going to be a lot better and smoother than any other acrylic you're going to buy anywhere else. Like I said, handmade, super sturdy, super wear resistant, and yeah, I'm loving them. So thank you to the guys at Gravitypicks. You guys can check them out at gravitypicks.com. and go give those guys some love. Tell them Kyle from Screams and Whispers sent you. Have a good one.